get married. I want to rock and roll with you with him. I don't want to get married. I want to rock and roll with you with him. I don't want to get married. I want to rock and roll with you with him. I don't want to get married. I want to rock and roll with you with him. I don't want to get married. I want to rock and roll with you with him. I don't want to get married. I want to rock and roll with you with him. I don't want to get married.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of La Vida Entre Primas, Life Between Cousins, the podcast where we dive into everything from the ups and downs of love and life to the special bond we share as Latinas and cousins. You might notice we have a little bit of a change. Alma's usually our intro girl, but I'm going to be helping her out a little bit. It is 7 in the morning and homegirl is green.
I got drunk last night, guys.
Dude.
I was not driving. For the record, Steph pulled up to my apartment and I just stopped from throwing up.
So today she's sitting nearest the door. And if you hear a door open and slam, it's Alma running to the bathroom to puke again. My God, girl.
I swear I think I'm young.
You
and
are,
then
well.
and then I remember I'm not that young. And then I'm like, oh my God.
Tell us about what you did. Well, before we get into that, later on we're going to be talking about Lent stories. Lent is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Next week is
Wednesday the 4th?
Is Ash Wednesday.
The 5th. The 5th.
All right. So we're going to be
It's
digging
Ash
into
Wednesday.
that in a little bit. But
We love Lent.
tell me how we got here.
Well, we got here because I went to a Kings game yesterday. And it was a Saturday game at 6 o'clock p.m. So I decided that I was going to take the metro because I live close to a metro station.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like 200 feet from me.
It's amazing.
So I walked to the metro. I took the metro. Had a beverage before I left. Met up with my brother and his sister-in-law who happened to also be on the metro. Not the same one. They were coming home from an LAFC game and I saw them on the metro. Like they were at a platform and they saw me and they jumped on the car with me and then I had a drink with them. Went to the Kings game, had some drinks with my friends, came home, went to bed, woke up at 2 and was like, it's going to happen. I'm going to throw up today.
That's the worst. You know, for people who ask why I don't drink, that's why I don't drink. I'm not above it. I do like the feeling of having a good time, being loose, and like not giving a F, you know, like as somebody who's pretty anxious.
Yeah.
I do like the feeling of being like, you know what? F it. I don't care. However, the window of fun is very small.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm happy you lasted the game.
Oh,
You
yeah.
didn't start puking before the end of the game. Or like,
Oh, yeah, no. On the way home, no, I was good. I was chill. I was great. And so that's why I'm just really confused
I'm not.
as to why I'm this hungover.
Did you mix alcohol?
No, I stuck with vodka.
Wow.
For that purpose. I stuck with vodka for that purpose.
Well, here we are. Alma's sitting nearest the door. I'm fighting for my life for a different reason. I'm afraid to fart because I don't want her to throw up. Because yesterday I ate a sugar-free See's Candy chocolate bar.
That's all you had to say was sugar-free.
And if I fart, she will barf.
Okay, let's not talk about this anymore because I might.
Sorry. Okay.
I might.
Okay. Well, I can't even remember the last time I got drunk.
Oh, mine was last night.
I'm trying to think, but what's your worst drunk story? Father, forgive us, because Lent's coming.
Oh,
But tell me,
man.
what's your worst?
My worst drunk story, I was with, it was a party it was like a fundraiser at my old school.
I have something to tell you. I've been meaning to bring this up, but go ahead.
Oh, is it podcast appropriate?
Yeah.
We were at my old school and it was like a fundraiser of some sort.
At college?
No. I'm really slow today. I'm so sorry. At Mission.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was driving me. I was a teacher at the time. My mom was driving me. We weren't even a block away from Mission yet. And I was like, you need to pull over.
Stop.
She pulled over and I puked on the side of the road.
Oh my God.
was my early days of teaching.
Oh, no.
And then she drove me home. That might have been my worst. There
She
might
mad
have
at
been
you?
one other one. Oh, she was mad at me, yeah, for sure. I think she was mad at me. I don't know. She'll probably after this episode be like, I wasn't mad at you. Yeah. Yeah. That one or a friend's like opening of their like new shop. I got pretty drunk at that one too.
What shop?
Just a friend of mine, an old shop. And my mom also drove me home from that one because my mom was also there.
Mom.
And I think that one she like kept my phone because I might have been underage at that one. But
Oh
she
my
let
God.
me know. Like I was like 20.
Oh, yeah.
I was in college, and so I think she took my phone.
Oh,
Like, my brother and sister had to like help me take a shower if I'm not mistaken.
I
It was
feel like
bad.
I remember that.
It
I
was
feel like I
bad.
remember
It was
that
really
story.
bad. So yeah, so that's it.
I have
about you?
one. I have several, but one that's like the most memorable that we still joke about. When I was 18. Okay, it's so funny because when I was 18, I went with some friends to a graduation party. And coincidentally,
Is this
funny
the one
story.
you were twerking at? No, that was your ex-boyfriend.
No, that was a different
Of
one.
the family that we knew.
Coincidentally, I went to when I met my group of friends when I was in like my 18, 19, 20s, they lived in like Norwalk, La Mirada,
Okay.
Downey, like out in southeast Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I was like, this is so far because I was in Azusa. Why would anybody ever live here? And then now I
And
live
then
there in
now
La
you live
Mirada.
there. Yeah.
And it's so funny because I remember, I know that, okay, we went to a party and I was like, oh my God, I'm slow too. We went to La Mirada Regional Park once, and when we first moved to La Mirada, and I was like, I've been here before. When have I been here? And I was like, oh, I remember I was gonna fucking beat up some bitch who went to La Mirada High School. I know we're only at the 6-minute march. I'm sorry.
Minutes.
And I was like, I've been here. And I was like, oh, that's when I've been here. So I went to a house party once near Biola, which was like a beautiful house. I was 18.
Okay.
Definitely not old enough to drink.
Right.
The parents of the birthday girl had a bartender.
Oh God. The girl was turning 18 too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, probably younger than me. I was so drunk that, like, at that time I was very thin. I looked pregnant. Like, my stomach was... We were drinking... Back in the day, the drink was Adios Motherfuckers.
Oh, don't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Right? So we were pounding those, okay? We were pounding those.
Fast.
And I got so drunk that my stomach was distended, like if I was pregnant. I'm shocked I didn't get alcohol poisoning. So I call my parents. I'm like, can I stay at my friend's house? My parents are like, no, come home, right?
Oh, God.
So my friend has to drive me home from Norwalk to Azusa.
Ugh.
And to be honest, I think that person was drunk too. We had to stop on the 605 freeway, I don't know how many times, for me to puke on the side of the road.
Oh, damn.
I get home and I'm walking up the driveway. I drop all my shit in the gutter. I used to have these like Betty Page bangs, which are like the short little bangs.
Yeah.
I go in and I'm like, all right, my mom and dad required me to say I'm home whenever I got home when I went out, just so they would know that I made it home.
Yeah.
I go in their room, I'm like, I'm home. And my mom's like, you almost made it. And then you said, I love you. And then she was like, oh, fuck no. So she sat up and she was like, what's going on? She's like, dude, your bangs were up, like straight up like a peacock. I was so drunk.
Proof we never told each other we love you. You were so drunk you said I love you.
And she knew
something was wrong. Damn it.
Dude, I remember sitting in this chair. Remember those chairs my parents had in the living room, like the big back chairs?
Yes.
I remember sitting in that
chairs?
chair. High backed chairs.
Thank you.
I remember sitting there and my dad was like more concerned, like you could have been taken advantage of. You could have been.
Yeah.
And I was like out of it. My mom proceeds, because I was so out of it, to like slap me across the face. She's like slapping me in the face. Pow, pow, pow. She's like, and then this just shows what squares we are, right? She's like, are you on cocaine? And I'm like,
Dead.
What? No.
No, I just had a lot of adios mother effers.
Okay. So then she sends my ass to bed. When I tell you,
to you while you were like,
oh, Alma, when I tell you, I puked all over the house.
God. Oh God! Oh
I
God!
puked off my bed onto the floor. There was puke in my bed. You know, in my parents' shower, like my parents have a toilet that's facing whatever. It's toilet, and to the left, immediately to the left was a tub. There was puke in the tub, like if I was taking a shit and puking at the same time.
Oh my God!
Then the next day, I had left my car at my friend's house. My mom's like, I think I feel like I need to drive this way, and I'm like, I know you're not going through the In-N-Out drive-thru or like passing, the onions.
Oh.
And I'll tell you, I didn't drink until my 21st birthday. I didn't drink at all again.
She knew what she was doing.
Oh,
God,
it was the worst. And I have a couple others, but that one was for sure the worst. Dude, I'm going to shit my pants.
Do we need to pause this? Hold on.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And we're back.
Oh my God, we're back. I think we should change the subject of this from Lenten and drinking and...
drinking to back to Lenten.
Or to geriatrics, bitch. I nearly shit my pants. I've never pooped my pants in my life. Never. And you're like,
Stephanie said, you sit closest to the door today.
Can I just tell you how I jumped over this bed so fast?
We're not supposed to tell people that we changed our recording
I jumped over this table in an appropriate recording space so fast. Oh my God.
Dude, I wish I should have opened up my camera, but I'm too slow and I don't feel good.
I read the chocolate. And you know what? I always prided myself in that I never shit my pants.
Yeah.
I always know what's coming out of my butthole at every time. How do you not know that it's not a fart? Like, I know. I could feel it. And I always would say, like, nothing makes me shit. And it's true. Like, not coffee, not... Dude, I take Miralax. Nothing. Okay. Only one time in my life, my mom gave me this. Fuck it. I think it was like a laxative for horses or some shit. I thought I was dying. I was on the toilet. I was like 16. I hadn't shit in like a week, and she gave me a dose for like a camel, I think. And I thought I was dying.
Oh shit.
But what was I gonna say? I always say like nothing makes me go. Yeah. 2 of the 3 pieces of the C's candy sugar-free chocolate bar and said, "Warning: eating excessive."
It says that on there?
Yes. Whatever the fake sugar is may cause a mild laxative effect.
Oh, well.
I had 2 of 3. So
now
I'm old. You drank.
I'm old.
You're hungover.
I'm hungover.
You're old. We're old.
I can't move very fast. That's why I didn't move, because I was like, if I move too fast, I'm gonna puke.
Okay. Well, we're good now. We're back.
We're back.
So we were going to talk about Lent. Lent is next week.
Yeah, March 5th.
And if you've been listening, you already know that Alma and I were raised by our family, but by our nana, who was super Catholic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
We went to Catholic school, and so Lent is like a big deal.
For sure.
It's important, and if you don't know what Lent is because you're not Catholic, it is 40 days where, Jesus was tempted by the devil in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. And he was tempted with food and drink and asked to perform miracles to prove that he was the Son of God. And he didn't. He persevered. And so Catholics, for 40 days, they fast and they abstain from certain things. So we don't eat meat on Fridays, on Ash Wednesday, or Holy Thursday or Good Friday. Mm-hmm. And then you give something up. So, you sacrifice something. So Lent was a big deal.
Like as a kid, it'd always be like
candy,
soda.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you grow up, you obviously...
Something a little bit more difficult. And you know what my mom has said that like her priest at St. Francis would say sometimes, and I love this, and I've told the girls this now, and you probably tell your kids this too, like, you don't have to give something up, you can do something. So like one year my mom went to church every single day, like at 6 a.m. I think like a 6 o'clock mass. Or you can like be a better person.
You're trying to do something to like, you do something to try to, to try to be like a better person. Mm-hmm. So like for me, it's like, why is giving up chocolate making me a better person at the age of 41? Like
it should be meaningful.
You're
still giving up chocolate at 41?
No, not anymore. So at one time I like wrote a letter to people in my life and mailed it off to them.
I don't remember getting one.
It's probably because you didn't write me a Kairos letter. Oh God.
Wow.
So yeah, just kidding. I don't know why I didn't write you one. I think it was like people. It's because I wrote it to people that like I didn't see regularly or like was disconnected from.
That makes sense.
Like,
can I go back?
Yeah.
This is what I was gonna bring up.
Oh yeah.
I had go back to drinking real quick. Do you remember Dribbles? The guy from your college.
Oh.
He was special.
Dribbles. I do.
Remember you?
Yeah, he got so wasted.
What was he drinking? Drinking wine out of a jug.
Oh God!
I
don't want to talk about it. No, he drank a whole tequila bottle. Remember?
I thought he was drinking wine out of one of those jugs.
Yes, he
was.
You
know the old glass ones with the little hook for your finger?
Yes, he was. He was. And he had, And then at one other party, our friend dared him to drink, a whole bottle of tequila.
That's so scary. He could have died.
He could have died. We talk about that all the time, about how he could have died. Not dribbles, but, my friend who dared him. We always bring it up, and we're like, dude, you're such an asshole.
Oh, my God, for real. Hey, another thing. I'm so sorry. We're all over the place. Did they have sandwiches up north with Dutch crunch bread?
Yes, it's fucking delicious.
Dude, I knew it. There is a new place opening by my house called Ghost.
Uh-huh.
I have to show Alma. Hold on.
Everybody freeze.
This is important.
I don't know if I can look at it right now, though, because I feel like...
Okay. Anyway, they're going to... I'll text you about it later.
Okay.
But they're going to have Dutch crunch bread. Okay.
I love Dutch crunch bread. It's so hard to find.
I know. Yeah, Lorenzo's. Down here.
Lorenzo's by my... school.
Oh, that was a really big gulp.
Okay.
Going back to Lent. Okay, let's go back to Lent. Maybe if we talk about God and Jesus, you'll feel better.
Please, Jesus.
Okay, so just the history. I had to look up the history of Lent. That's so sad. The history of Lent dates back to the early Christian church and includes a period of fasting and preparation leading up to Easter. The practice of Lent may have begun in the mid-second. Nobody cares about this, but fasting. Wow, fasting was strict.
Okay. Yeah.
1 meal a day after 3 p.m. and no meat, fish, or dairy? Every day? Sinners who were excluded from Holy Communion wore sackcloth and were sprinkled with ashes. What the fuck? Okay. Ash Wednesday.
Oh my God. So
we have to
this
post
is
that
exactly
picture,
where this
Lisa.
is going. Oh, dude, some days I always take an Ash Wednesday photo in my ashes because... sometimes you barely get any. Sometimes you get it that it doesn't even come off when you shower that night.
How do you feel about, dude, the kids that would come the next day with a remnant? So I was like, bitch.
Oh, dude.
Scrub your forehead.
Yes.
My favorite was when all the girls would at Catholic school would then immediately all of a sudden have bangs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the stamp? I'm gonna drink something, Timothy. Go fuck yourself. I'm thirsty.
Also, Timothy, you did not block out what I said in the last podcast.
What'd you say?
I was like, ooh, get rid of that. I don't even remember. And stuff. He's like, no, don't. How do I feel about the stamp? I'm not a fan of the stamp.
Did you know some people get it on top of their head, my mom said?
Oh.
Oh, look at your nails.
Oh, yeah, I got them done yesterday.
Oh, how pretty.
Thanks.
I love that.
I was moody yesterday. And so
¿Eres emo?
I was, yeah.
¿Eres emo?
Yeah. I was, and so my nail tech was like, are we going spring princess or dark and moody bitch?
Dark and moody is good.
So we're going dark and moody.
I love it.
And then she's like, do you want to design today? I was like, I'm going to let you pick. The Star of Bethlehem
right there?
No,
cute.
It kind of looks like it, huh? She said she's going to put a star to remind me that I still shine even when I'm moody.
Oh, that's
so I
nice.
let her do it.
Wow, that's a good star.
I know, right?
Yeah, the stamp.
I don't like the stamp. It's lazy. It's whatever. I'm not a fan of the stamp.
Imagine telling a priest who's committed his whole life to the church
to use a stamp.
You're lazy.
Oh.
Just kidding. My favorite was Lisa's,
also,
dude.
Speaking of the Catholic Church, we should really all say a prayer for Pope Francis.
For Pope Francis. Let's do that right now. Come on, guys. If you're Catholic, let's do it.
Go for it. I can't lead a prayer right now.
All right. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Father God, we pray for Pope Francis in his ill health. I love Pope Francis. Sorry, this isn't part of the prayer. I'm so sad about it. May he find healing and peace, and we hope that he makes a full comeback. And if he doesn't make a full recovery, we hope that they find someone else who is just as good or better of a representative of the Catholic Church. And we thank Pope Francis for all of the wayward sheep and people who were finding themselves wandering away from the church. We pray for him because he brought all those people back with his progressive and inclusive ways, and we hope that they find someone else if he does not continue in his papal responsibilities, who can fill his big shoes. Amen.
Amen.
In the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. I'm so sad about that.
I'm so sad about that too. Every time I see a picture of him, I'm like, oh, God.
Oh, my God. Pope Francis, literally, I was pretty, like, done with Catholic Church. And Pope Francis, with all his, like, inclusivity.
Yeah.
He totally led a lot of people back.
Yeah, he did. Oops, sorry for all that noise. Yeah.
But yeah, and that's so sad because we're about to enter Lent. Oh.
I know.
But Lent is like a really somber time. My favorite.
It is.
Ashes ever. Yeah. Dude, Lisa's picture.
Oh, Lisa's picture is the best, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Lisa got messed up. Remember, like, as adults or, like, as kids, like, when we wouldn't get ashes because, like, we missed Mass for whatever reason, and you'd go up to someone because you'd show up at Grandma's house, and you'd be like, yo, just rub your forehead on my forehead real fast. Give me just a little smudge.
I'm not going in an ass house without ashes.
I don't need a whole lot. I just need a little smudge.
Listen, some of us have gone to great lengths.
Some of us have gone to
ashes.
great lengths.
Some of us...
Have you ever been to the church on 76th Street? I want to laugh so hard, but I can't because I'm afraid that I'm going to puke. Guys, there's this church.
It's by Frescoes.
One time. That's how Brianna used to start her stories.
I'm not
Stephanie
proud.
needed ashes.
I'm not proud of it.
We were together, weren't we?
I think so. I can't remember.
I don't remember what the situation was. We needed ashes, and there were no services, and nobody was home to give us ashes, I think.
And we were going to go to Nana's.
Yeah.
You know the 76 that's by the Fresco Market on
Monterey
Road? And it's Monterey Road, right?
I think so.
I don't know what cross street that is, but it's by the... Are you okay? Do you need to go barf?
I don't know, maybe.
Go.
So there's this 76 gas station
try to
there.
talk through it?
Yeah, I'm going to try to talk through it.
Okay.
There's a 76 gas station there.
And I was like, we got to do it. Why did we rub our heads on the tire?
No, we got dirt from the tire.
No, girlfriend. I rubbed my head straight on the tire. I rubbed my head on the tire.
I remember, like, rubbing my finger on it.
Well, maybe you were smarter than me, but I put my forehead to the rubber. I went ham. Yeah. But it worked. And I'm not proud of it.
And we went to confession for it.
I didn't. I haven't been to confession in over 25 years. And I still take the host, bitch.
Wow. I don't know what is happening today, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. For this whole episode.
Do you know that if I haven't been to confession since I was like in... Do you need to take a break?
Just go.
If I went to confession... After the last time I went to confession, I was in my early teens. The priest would die. He would, like, drop dead. Do you remember the scene from, like, with Madonna? What was that movie? Where the girls played baseball? League of Their Own?
League of Their Own.
That's what would happen. You know, the priest kept dropping his Bible?
Yes.
I'm like, I'm doing this for your protection, Father.
Okay. It's okay.
You won't sleep tonight.
It's okay. We don't
Just
judge.
saying. That's another... Well, I'm not going to do that.
No, don't.
It's weird to me that we have to go to confession. I gotta tell this guy my sins, man.
It's weird to me too. Yeah.
Imagine you had to...
Okay, so Lent, there's 3 aspects of it. There's the prayer and the fasting and the almsgiving.
Do we meet on Fridays?
No, I do not.
You don't?
Except
That's
one
good.
time. One time I was visiting a friend and she was like, yo, we're having steak tonight. I was like, okay. They're not Catholic. I do need to take a break.
Okay, go.
And we're back.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
There have been a lot of... It's all right.
It's fine. Just go along with us. This is why we haven't made money yet. Tell Chris it's because we suck at...
Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Somebody needed to take a vomit break just now. Why have we got any sponsors? I don't know. I needed a vomit break.
Somebody sponsor me on, like, anti-hungover drinks.
So, Fran, what is it what is the next day? Those pills that you take for the next day you wake up?
Hungover?
Whoever you are,
find us, because I need to figure this out in my life. All right.
I can't remember what we were talking about.
We were talking about prayer, almsgiving, and fasting.
Oh, yeah. Go carry on.
And we were talking... Oh, so, like, those are the 3 aspects of Lent.
And when we were kids,
Say it, what?
Lent was no joke.
Lent was no joke.
I hate it. I always forget. You know, my mom always jokes. She's like, it's always like the taco is like the best when you eat it on Friday. And you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
Why was why was that carne asada so bomb? And they're like, well, it's Friday.
It's Friday. You're not
damn
supposed
it.
to be eating it.
My kids take that shit so seriously. It's so funny because Chris is not very like... he was raised Catholic. He was baptized Catholic. He did his first communion and his confession. But like,
confirmation?
he didn't get confirmed, nor did I, which I still want to, but we're not even going to get into that right now. That whole debacle. You know, something, can I share what you've done for your godchildren? It was really funny. I was thinking about getting confirmed a couple years ago. Like I said, I'm not getting into that. Alma's very generous and sets up like a little like college account for her godkids, right?
Yeah.
Like, is that okay to say?
Yeah. Fine.
And then I was like, Alma, I think I want to get... I think I want to be confirmed. Will you be my godmother if I get confirmed? She's like, yeah, but I'm not setting up a bank account for you.
You're past the age of bank accounts.
Right? Yeah, we didn't, but
it's okay.
anyway.
My friend wants me to be a godmother to her dog. And she's like, is Cloud going to have a little account?
That's so funny. Chris has, as many do, he has issues with the Catholic Church and things that have, gone on. And I will say that I'm happy to see that they've been paying. It should have never happened in the first place, but I feel like they're trying to make some of it right. It's still a really nasty business. And so anyway, he doesn't really observe like those things, but and he gets frustrated because it's very limiting, right? On those Wednesdays and then the Fridays. And he's like, what are we supposed to? And the kids are like, it's not me. They won't do it.
They won't do it?
No.
Damn.
And I won't either. Like, I don't know. And maybe it's just like something that's ingrained in us.
It's that guilt.
I just can't if I eat it by accident, okay. And my grandma didn't play. Some people are like, well, chicken and pork is it? Nope. All meat.
All types of meat.
It
was just fish. It was just.
Mm-hmm. And I think the thing that made it easier for us is my grandma had like the bombest like recipes. I wish I would have appreciated her food, her Lenten food more.
The shrimp patties.
The
I don't
shrimp
want to talk
and fish
about them right now,
patties.
but yes. Oh, so good.
With red sauce and nopales.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yep.
And then Good Friday, girl, you better not even breathe in my direction.
Man, Good Friday, no TV,
no radio, no fun,
nothing,
no laughing.
We had to go to church all day, and then we'd come home. We wouldn't even have lunch. No, we'd have like a little lunch because you're supposed to be fasting, so we'd have like a little something. But the only reason we would eat something is because we had to go walk the Stations of the Cross up over the big hill.
I love the Station of the Cross.
I love them too. They're so different now, though. It's not as
really.
Yeah. I also haven't been in like a very long time, but they still do them. We do them every Friday at my school.
That every Friday.
Yeah.
One of the parents at the school, or she's a grandparent of the child, but I think anyway. She saw this sweater that I had on. She's like, I love your sweater. She's like, I want to buy one. She's like, she's part of the Living Stations of the Cross. Mm-hmm. And they go to a lot of churches. She's like, that's what we teach people is like, you should treat everyone the way you would treat Jesus.
Yeah.
But I want to take the kids to see the Living Stations of the Cross.
St. Rita's does them.
I want to go. That used to make me cry when I was a kid. Oh my God.
But they're not living. Those aren't living. Actually, they just do the stations every Friday. Because like that was one of my things where like I would go. That's one of the things that I would do for Lent. I would go to the Stations of the Cross every Friday.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for Lent this year.
But yeah. But now every Friday, Lent. Oh, we go with my school. But also, like, I would go on my own because going with your school, like, you're making sure your kids are doing what they need to be doing.
You're not making the sacrifice. You have to go.
You're not, like, yeah.
It's my favorite when kids would be like, I'm giving up broccoli for Lent. And I'm like, no, no, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, I think one year I gave up alcohol.
Wow.
Maybe 2 years I've done that. Also, how do you feel where they say that, like, the Sundays don't count in Lent?
That's chicken shit.
It's a mini Easter, Steph.
Chicken shit.
It's a mini Easter.
Hey, listen, if you're a shitty Catholic, that's fine. Just say that. So am I. But, like, come on. No.
I know. My students would be like, yeah, we get to do our thing on Sunday. I was like, no, you don't. Mm-mm. They're like, yeah. And I, like, went back and I counted them. There's actually 47 days in Lent. Or 40, like, something. So, like, the Sundays are, like, do not count. But I'm also like, no. So sorry.
That's like...
That's not how it goes.
Chris always says, like, the Pope says that the working man doesn't have to abstain from meat. I'm like, he's talking about people who work, like, in the fields and construction, fool.
He's not talking about the people who work from home, dog.
I know. You have a suit on. Shut up. You've been in the office all day. Be quiet.
Oh, my God.
I'm not talking about you.
That's great.
Oh, my God. What are you going to give up this year?
I don't know. Maybe alcohol.
Listen.
I've been doing a lot of that lately. No, I'm not doing alcohol. Dodgers opening day is March 27th.
That would be a sacrifice.
That would be a sacrifice. I'm not doing alcohol, though.
Listen, get yourself a nice seltzer water. Come on.
Maybe.
You're not gonna.
Probably not. No, probably not.
I don't know what to give up. And this is the other thing.
And again, you don't have to give something up.
How do you feel about this? So the baby's 4. My mom does not cook meat on those like holy days.
Yeah.
On like Ash Wednesday, Holy Thursday, Good Friday,
Right.
or any Friday.
Right.
Period. What I cook in my house is what you eat.
Right.
And sometimes Chris is like, dude, that's so extreme. He's 3. This was last year when he was 3. He doesn't even know what that means. How do you feel about that?
But how else is he going to learn? Like, you're teaching him at that point in time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he won't comprehend the reasoning behind it. But now that he's in school and will have more of that background, hopefully his teacher does a good job of explaining it, then...
I'm in the middle somewhere. Like, he doesn't get it, but also, like, you could eat a little mac and cheese or quesadilla.
Yeah, for sure. Also, on the on the USCCB website, I believe it says that, like, I think it starts at, like, 12.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Riddle me this.
Have to
observe?
follow. Yeah, observe. Thank you.
Okay, listen. If kids who are 12 have to be, kids under 12 don't need to observe Lent because they don't understand. Why do kids under 12 have to go to Mass? Whoa, that was crazy. What is this? Chris has downloaded all these word games on my phone, and now it gives me all these strange notifications.
Whose eyes are those?
Sophia's.
Oh my god.
Scary, huh?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, so I'm like, because that's always my battle at the school is like, listen, I know Mass is important. They don't know what's happening when they're in TK. All they're doing is stressing everybody out.
Our TKers start going in December.
Okay.
Like, so, like, the first few months, they, like, are explaining it in church.
I think they should go in second grade. Is that too much?
That's too much. Maybe first.
First grade?
Maybe first.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't even read my phone right now.
Stop it. You're like, my phone's making me nauseous. Do you want to dim the lights?
No, it's fine.
You look stressed. You look.
It's because I took a sip of Gatorade, and now that sugar is, like, messing with me, I think.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
I forgot what I was saying. I don't know what to give up this year or what I'm going to do. But I don't know. Although I do understand a little bit more now that I'm older, the, like, joy of Easter.
For sure.
I didn't always get it. Now I do.
I love Easter. Easter's a good time.
Me too. But when did Easter become all about candy?
Oh, God.
Honestly. And that's Chris's other thing. Just to be a...
Commercialism? Commercialism?
What is... Yeah. Capitalism. And it's a commercial holiday now.
Commercial.
Chris always says, what does a bunny have to do with Jesus? I'm like, you don't really fuck with either of them. So I don't know what you're mad about. What does Easter bunny have to do with Jesus? Nothing.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if I'm going to be here for Easter this year.
Where are you going to be?
I might go to Chicago.
For what?
The Dodgers are playing.
During Semana Santa?
No. The Dodgers are playing. No.
Wow.
No, the Dodgers are playing the Tuesday, Wednesday after Easter.
Who went somewhere once during Holy Week and Nana was fucking pissed?
No, she was no longer with us when they went. And they was me included. We went to Vegas.
Wow.
But I did not attend the concert that some people went to.
What concert was it?
I don't know if we should be saying this.
What is it?
No, I'm not. I am not revealing the concert name, because if I reveal the concert name, then everyone's going to know.
Everybody already knows, because
I've
never been to a concert during Holy Week.
I didn't go to a concert during Holy Week. I just traveled to Vegas with them so that they can go to a concert.
My mom?
You bitch. And my mom. And other people. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not hating. I don't care.
They went to see Pitbull.
What?
Okay, I can't laugh.
Dale. Really? During Holy Week? I remember now. Yeah. Wow, Mom.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry,
I wasn't going to say your names. I whispered it to her thinking she wasn't going to shout it out. She lied to me.
I remember now. Anyway.
Anyway.
That's why we can't have our egg hunt at school until after Easter. Because
Oh, yeah.
God forbid kids run around and find plastic eggs celebrating the resurrection of Jesus during
Before he
Holy
resurrected.
Week. I know, we're supposed to be sad, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to be sad.
We are supposed to be sad. It is kind of sad. Can I tell you, like, did you ever watch The Passion of the Christ?
Probably not. Oh, probably I did. Oh, dude, you should come to my school to see the Passion play.
When is it?
I don't know. I gotta look on the calendar.
I want to come. Send it to me.
I will.
Is it during, like, a school day?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring the kids.
It's during a school day for sure.
But like them missing a day of school or a part of school to go see that's cool.
Yeah.
We've already talked about Michael's
Passion play.
Michael's Passion play. That was great. Did I say about the? I'm not gonna.
What about what?
What was her name? Reina.
No.
Did I say that the last time? So we've talked about this before. We all went to school at Our Lady of Guadalupe. We all went to the same school, and they had not a passion play. The passion play before Easter.
Yeah.
And they would they would walk all around the school, like carrying the cross. It was
living stations.
I will tell you too. It was very it was great.
Unfortunately, we don't walk around our school.
No,
it's just in the auditorium.
This was great though, and it gave you and I remember specifically walking around the school watching Jesus, very making air quotes, carrying the cross. And then we ended up. If you know where Our Lady of Guadalupe is, it's the parking lot that faces Huntington Drive.
Yeah.
And it faces Rose Hill.
The lot.
Park.
Yeah.
Next to the church. And, that's where they crucify him. And everybody's standing in that. All the kids are standing in that lot. It's, pretty powerful.
It was.
And I do think that was, very well thought out and put on by the school. Especially a school that had very few resources. But one year, our cousin
Mrs.
Michael.
Rita who put that together.
Oh, it was so good. One year, my cousin Michael was Jesus. And he was in his... He had no shirt on.
He had no shirt.
All he had on was
Oh, you have told us
the loincloth to the butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this girl behind me who was, listen, girls are known from middle to high school to elementary. You know who those girls are.
Yeah.
She didn't know that he was my cousin. I don't know. But I guess she liked him. She was like, oh my God, he's so hot. I was like, girl, that's Jesus. And
First
my
of all,
cousin.
that's Jesus. Secondly, that's my cousin.
Oh.
Please don't talk about him like that.
Stop it. It's very uncomfortable. I know. But speaking of the Passion of the Christ, the scene where Jesus is crucified, he's carrying the cross.
Yeah.
And then he's beat and crucified. Yeah. I had to leave. I started crying. It was a little bit too much.
Is that the one that Michael, who's the director of that one?
That stupid guy who's anti-Semitic who I hate. Mel
Gibson, yes.
No, Mel Gibson.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah? Mel Gibson?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because he's a hardcore Catholic.
Yeah. You know who else is hardcore Catholic?
Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's fucking stupid too.
Yeah.
Just because you're... But, listen, this goes into this conservative conversation that I'm not hating on conservative people at all. But it goes into a lot of Catholics voted for Trump because of abortion.
Yeah.
It's a little hard for me to...
For sure. 100%.
I don't know. So, I'm not gonna... I don't have it in me to be...
No, we can't do that today.
We're not
No, we're not
we'll
going
really
today.
Shit our pants and throw up.
Yeah.
But...
And also, if you're not a fan of talking about throwing up and shitting our pants...
I'm sorry, this isn't for you.
Pantses. I said pantses. Shitting our pants. I'm so sorry about this episode. I'm sorry for so many different reasons, actually.
It'll be okay. What was I going to say? I had to leave. I think because you read about it your whole life.
Right.
And you don't understand how serious it was. But then it makes me cry as an adult. What? How scared was Jesus?
Oh, dude.
When he was going to be killed.
He wasn't.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
But he was also human and divine. He was also a human who was what's happening? I was trying to share I'm going to cry right now. I just started my period. He was just trying to share love and goodness and happiness and preach the good news and make people feel accepted, even prostitutes and criminals and everybody.
Right.
And they killed him. And you imagine being everybody's watching you die? And then when you're younger, you hear about them piercing his side and that shit's terrible. Drinking sour wine.
Yeah.
Humiliating him.
For sure.
Your best friend. Well, one of your besties turns their back on you.
Yeah.
For 30 pieces of silver. Was it 30?
I think so.
Gosh. As I've gotten older, I'm that's terrifying.
That is terrifying. But I don't think he was scared because he knew that it was God's will that needed to be done.
I hope so.
I don't think he was scared. I think he was okay.
I'm sad. I'm sad and my stomach hurts.
I'm sad and my head hurts.
Okay, listen. We're going to come back.
We have special guests for our next couple episodes.
Yes, it's going to be so exciting. I think everybody, maybe a lot of people who listen know our aunts, the twins, Marty and Marsha.
Marsha and Marty.
Marsha and Marty.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yes. They're a lot of fun.
Beavis and Butthead. I'm just kidding.
Harry and Lloyd.
I was trying to find duos.
Harry and Lloyd, yeah.
Duos, and I don't know why that came to my mind.
That's
It's the hungoverness.
They're fun. They're really fun. And they're the babies. I mean, one would argue they might not be the real babies of the bunch.
They're not.
One would say my mom was the baby.
She was.
Fun fact, my mom called my mom baby.
Your mom called your mom baby?
My nana called my mom baby. Sorry, because my mom was supposed to be the last one.
Yeah.
And then the
surprise!
twins came along. Dude, grandma was like in her 40s when she had the twins. Can you imagine? I would die.
Twins.
If I got pregnant with twins right now, I'd die.
Imagine? No.
I'd be like, look away, Father God, because Planned Parenthood, here I come. Listen, dude.
Oh my God.
I can't start over. My tubes are tight. You know what, guys? Stop. Don't judge me. My tubes are tight.
Okay.
That's also a sin, I think. But
yep. 100%. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Listen.
We don't judge.
We'll be better in the next episode. Actually, we probably won't.
We probably won't. Or we probably will, because the twins will be with us. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Thanks for coming and talking about Lent. If you have a good Lenten story, tell us, please. What's the worst thing you ever did during Lent? We want to know. What's the dirtiest, nastiest thing you ever did?
Ew. We don't want to know that. I don't want to know that.
Tell us what you gave up for what you're going to give up for Lent.
Yeah,
we'll post something. Tell us what you're going to give up for Lent. I'm going to post that picture.
You don't have to give something up for Lent.
What will you be doing? Almsgiving, being a better person,
adding more prayer, fasting.
I almost started to say adding more protein to your diet. I'm like, whoa, bitch, that's stupid.
Are you going to do almsgiving? Are you going to pray more, or are you going to fast?
Also, if you're a teacher, we have a lot of teacher listeners and a lot of teachers who are Catholic school teachers. What do you ask your students to do, or how do you what do you do for Lent? Because it got to be tough for teachers too.
For sure. We talk about it.
Yeah.
It'll be in my lessons. See, for my kids, I feel like I can't start talking about it this week because they'll forget by next Wednesday. So we'll talk about it Monday, Tuesday of the following week of the week of Ash Wednesday and start talking about that. I have a little 40-day coloring sheet that they can color
cute.
in if they complete whatever it is that they are choosing to do for Lent. And I also remind them that you don't have to give something up. You can do something to be a better person.
There you go. My mom's making tamales for the Sacred Heart. Oh, Sacred Heart is having their golf
nice
fundraiser on April 11th. If you guys want to go, let me know. My mom's making tamales. Yeah.
Nice.
And Miss DeLuna just reminded me.
Nice.
It's Lent. I'm like, great, Mom. You're going to save some money on meat. Green chili and cheese. That would be a bad look.
Oh, it's a Friday? April 11th? Yeah.
That'd be a bad look if we gave out meat.
100%.
All right.
100%. Unless you get pardoned. Sometimes we used to have prom during Lent or something, and the priest would pardon our seniors.
That's
and
wild.
And the
Come on.
Dude, fish ones are so much more expensive than meat. Fish options at restaurants, at
really?
Catering places. I think so.
Fucking
Yeah.
tilapia is
Also,
a fake fish.
Also, we wouldn't do steak. We did chicken. Because that was also expensive. Whatever. All right, peeps. I think we got to wrap this one up.
Okay. All right. Thanks for coming. I don't know. Help me, Jesus. Diosito Santo. Hold on. We're going to wrap it up. We're
We're good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you much. Wow.
Thank you much.
Thank you much for giving our podcast a listen. Don't forget to subscribe to La Vida Entre Primas so you never miss an episode. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. And thank you for listening. We'll see you and then we'll hear you, see you, talk to you, whatever.
You'll listen to us in the next episode of
La Vida Entre Primas,
Life Between Cousins. Bye.